What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to the November edition of What's in the Box. This is where we take your Birchbox sent to you, review the items that Birchbox men thought would be nice for this particular month, and provide you with some comparable items as well. So this month's theme is More Good, as you can see here on the card, and Birchbox felt that they would like to give us some brands that do good in unique ways. And they also made a shout out to the Movember month, so that's where for the whole month of November you grow out your facial hair in support of prostate cancer. I had a really sweet mustache going on. I happened to just shave it off. But for those of you who had pictures of their mustache and also participated in Movember, feel free to go ahead and leave a link in the comments box below and share your sweet stash with everybody else. So the first thing I want to review would be this Apollos Travel Candle. So this has a cypress and fig scent. It's very, very nice. It's fresh. I had a chance to travel with this for the whole month of November. I went both overseas and domestically, and I have to say this really does lighten up the room. It works well in small spaces, so if you're trying to light this in a huge living room, you might not smell it too well, but if you're in a regular sized bedroom or hotel room, this really does do the trick. I never traveled before with a candle, but it makes a lot of sense, so from now on I'm actually going to start packing a candle in my travel bag and take it along with me for business trips and just for recreational trips as well. So that was a pretty good idea. It really lighten up my eyes to it, and I like this candle a lot. So thanks, Birchbox. Again, it's the Apollos Transit Candle, and it goes for $30. The next item we have is the Billy Jealousy Liquid Sand Facial Wash. This particular item goes for $24 in its full size. You're only supposed to use it every other wash, so you would wash your face with it one day, the next day you'd wash your face with something a little bit lighter, or you don't even have to wash your face depending on how active you were and how oily your face it gets, and then you could go ahead for the third day and use this wash. I'm assuming the reason why they tell you to do it every other wash is because it contains these hydronic beads in it that from what I was told, anything that contains beads inside of it as a facial wash you kind of want to stay away from, because as you're washing your face, the beads start to press against your pores and can build up in your pores. I don't know how true it is, but a dermatologist told me to stay away from it, so I'm going to trust her and stay away from anything with beads in it. However, I do have to say the stuff smells nice. It really does make your face feel cleansed at the end of the day. Just for me, like I told you, I was told to stay away from anything that contains any type of moisture beads or cleansing beads that you put on your face. So I probably won't be picking that up. But if you're into something kind of powerful, like a power face wash, or cleanser, which is what this does, you might want to look into this Kenneth MD Power Wash. Now this is a little small travel size, but this stuff works very well. It's strong like this Billy Jealousy facial wash is. However, it doesn't burn your face. It cleans very, very well. Again, it's something you also want to use every other facial wash. You don't want to use it consistently. It is a bit pricey for a full size of this bad boy. It's $40, so it's going to hit your pocket. But again, it's something you don't use often. You should use it every once in a while for a nice deep cleansing, I guess you could say. Smell is nice. I mean, it's very faint, but it does do the trick as far as a facial wash. So again, that was Billy Jealousy on the Birchbox side, liquid sand facial wash, and then the alternative you have here is Power Wash by Kent MD. I might want to add that you could order this stuff online. I haven't seen really a store outside of going to a dermatologist that might have something like that. So the next item I want to review, we'll keep the Billy Jealousy line going. Right here we have the Sake Bomb Body Moisturizer. Again, Billy Jealousy, like I said. This particular item is going for $36 full size. It smells exactly, to me at least, like a grape popsicle. So if you don't like grape popsicles, you're not going to like this smell. Hydration wise, it was very good. I mean, I didn't have to reapply afterwards. My hands do tend to get dry pretty quick. This stuff does the trick as far as keeping me moisturized for a while. Again, like I said, I didn't have to reapply it 2 times or whatnot. Just to me, the smell was not something that would appeal to me. If you want something similar lotion-wise, another one that I use a lot is Peter Thomas Roth. This Botanical Oasis body lotion in particular is fantastic. The moisturizing is superb. Again, just like the Billy Jealousy, you just apply it once, one application, and you're pretty much good to go. This stuff is a bit expensive as well. You could order it online. Normally they go for a full-size bottle anywhere from about $55 to $70. The Oasis body or Botanical Oasis body lotion line, I don't even know if they carry it anymore, to be honest with you. They changed the line a lot. But Peter Thomas Roth, anything you get there is going to be top-notch stuff. So again, Sake Bomb, Billy Jealousy was the Birchbox item, and my alternative item that you might want to look into is Peter Thomas Roth Botanical Oasis body lotion. A couple more items left. We're going to move into a shaving cream. This one is Vitamins and C shaving cream. I'm going to open it up so you can kind of take a peek inside and see the consistency. This stuff is extremely, how can I put it? It's very thin when you apply it. So it's not bad. It's actually one of the better shaving creams I've ever used. My only gripe is that it's so thin when you apply it to your face. You actually have no clue if you place it everywhere, if it's still on your face, especially if you're applying it to a wet face. So you end up using a lot more than you should. The way that I could tell whether or not a shaving cream is good nowadays is I would apply a small amount to my face, take a cheap Bic razor or a cheap razor, one of those disposable ones that doesn't have any of the moisturizing strips or the gliding pads, because nowadays you can't even tell what kind of lotion or how your shaving cream is because of all these different razors that they have out with all this moisturizer and bump glide and all this crazy stuff that they give you. So take a disposable razor, single blade, no type of shaving assistance on it, and just give it one stroke and see how it goes. I did this with the Vitamins and C shaving cream, and it was fantastic. The thing just glid right down, took off a patch without cutting me, without giving me any razor burn. And the one thing I do have to say about the shaving cream is that afterwards my face still felt moisturized, sorry. Whereas normally sometimes depending on the shaving cream you use, it could feel a little bit dry. You might have to add some aftershave or some oil or something to your face. It felt great. This stuff is fantastic. It's retails at $36 for its full size. Again, my only gripe is that you might end up burning through the stuff really quickly because of how thin it is when you apply it to your face. If you want something similar to this that provides you with a nice smooth gliding surface as well as really moisturizes your face, I have here by True Blue Spa, which is a brand of Bath & Body Works called Shave the Day. This contains a lot of shea butter in it and vitamins A and E, so your face feels super moisturized afterwards. And the gliding surface, again, it's pretty good. It's not as good as the Vitamins and C, but still, if I take a disposable razor, go down my face with it, I won't receive any type of razor burn or cuts or anything of that nature. It'll glide right through. So Vitamins and C shaving cream is the Birchbox item. And the alternative item you might want to take a look at is True Blue Spa Shave the Day. I also want to mention that the vitamins in C is 36, whereas you could probably pick up a huge tub of this True Blue Spa. You can see this one's pretty big, for about $10. You could get it on sale maybe for $5. So. Finally, I have a cologne that was sent in to me. This is by Atelier Cologne. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Again, my French is kind of bad. I haven't practiced in a while. And this particular line is the Vetiver Fatale. This one is very citrusy scent to it, and it has a little bit of cedar wood, so it smells on the line of if you take an orange and you're sanding down a cabinet and you mix the two together. That's how it is. The citrus is a little bit more overpowering than any of the other scents, and you only need a little bit because it is a pretty heavy cologne. Unfortunately, in my cologne lineup, I either have stuff that goes from fresh or sweet to very like heavy or musk for fresh or sweet for the morning, and then heavier musk for if I'm going out to dinner or if I'm going out to a party or something like that, something that'll last for the night. The one cologne I do have that's kind of similar in scent, but by all means, I mean it's still a fantastic cologne. It's Bulgari Aqua. Great cologne. It's a little bit citrusy, but more on the lighter side. It has some floral tones to it as well. It's about the closest thing I could get to the Atelier Cologne. I do like this, and it's just I don't have any citrus to kind of be comparable with it, but overall it's a pretty decent cologne. They both range for about $70 a piece. You could pick this up probably in a gift box and get a deodorant with it or a face wash. Not so much with the Birchbox cologne one. So again, they're both pretty good. Overall, I happen to like this month's Birchbox. I like the fact that they kind of gave me a little bit of a twist and threw a candle in there. The Billy Jealousy items are pretty decent, but not the best thing that I've received from Birchbox so far. The vitamins and C shaving cream was fantastic, and the Atelier Cologne was pretty good. Again, I don't really have too many citrusy colognes in my collection though, so overall though I think it was a pretty good Birchbox. So tune in next month for the review of the December Birchbox. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Give me a thumbs up if you did. If you have any other comparable items, please feel free to go ahead and put them in the comments box below. And again, don't forget to share pictures of your Movember facial hair if you do have it. Thanks again, and I hope to look forward to seeing you guys next month.